Well, peeps, today we're going to be speaking about this iPad case here from NillKin. Strange name, but yeah, this is a very cool and special case. And what makes it special is actually, here we go, this, that, and look at this. Now, yes, this is actually full-fledged Windows 11 here on the iPad. So yeah, but the video is not about this. It's actually about the case itself. In a follow-up video, you'll actually see how I got Windows and Mac OS on the iPad. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Next video, you can subscribe, of course, if you want to see how I actually got that done. But the iPad is truly the do-it-all device. But I'll get into that in the next video. But here, this case here, what makes it so cool is that for the fraction of the price of the Apple Magic Keyboard, you get versatility, full-on protection, and productivity in one affordable package. Like, I'm not kidding, less than a third of the price. So here we are, this is it. And just to flip it around and show you, vertical mode, so very versatile, and everything here is the case. So it comes with a nice protective layer here that you can see. It's magnetic. Here's a magnetic ring, of course. It actually comes with this additional magnetic ring here that you can actually attach to any other surface or device. So if you want to mount it in a car or somewhere in another room or on another device, they got you covered. It also has a nice cap or enclosure here for the cameras. So yep, pretty cool. Snaps on and off into place. So very nice, very solid. Of course, it has a cubby hole here for your Apple Pencil. So pretty cool. You can actually use Windows with this as well. So very nice. Let's get into some Microsoft Office here and some Microsoft Word. Let's drop it back here, and here we go. Let's jump into a blank document and let's start typing. I actually have mine in dark mode, so that's why this looks like this. So pretty cool, guys. So let's get out of this. It actually has gesture controls here as well on the trackpad, so pretty cool. You can swipe right, swipe left. You could swipe between the different apps that you have, swipe out of that, and you have full mouse control as well. One thing that the Apple Magic Keyboard has, of course, with their patented trackpad, you can click anywhere on it. With this thing, of course, it has regular left and right click, so that's one thing. However, I have it currently set to tap to press anything, so that pretty much solves that problem right there. Let's get out of that. And it's pretty cool though. This turns the iPad into a true Swiss Army knife device. And what I love about this is that you can mount it any which way that you want. Now let's drop the Apple Pencil back in its cubby hole there. Now what it also has, another standout feature, is that this here at the back, let's put this here, at the back is fully adjustable. You can go from all the way flat, of course, to keeping it at any angle as you so desire, all the way up to full on vertical. You can adjust it any way you see fit. And of course, the keyboard here, you can do many different things with this. You can change different colors, which is pretty flipping trippy. You can adjust the brightness. You have the volume rocker here for the iPad itself. You can have your finder. A lot of these shortcuts here the Apple Magic Keyboard does not have, and you know, it's pretty flipping cool here. It charges via USB-C. Now this is another standout feature. This thing collapses into next to nothing, very slim, and it doesn't add much bulk compared to the Apple Magic Keyboard yet again. Very sleek design. However, one disadvantage here is that it actually leaves fingerprints right on the case itself. Right now my hands are a bit greasy because, you know, I had to lotion the command set here. Couldn't have the dry and ashy hands, so I'm leaving a bit of fingerprints here. But aside from that, the texture is pretty matte. It is not slippery at all, and it fits very well in the hand. Very slim profile for what it can do, so that's pretty cool. Of course, you have your cutouts for the speaker grills, the USB-C charging port, speaker grills on the other side, and the mic array. Of course, here is your magnetic flap here that keeps everything closed. But even though it does keep it closed, you can easily just flip it open and you're right in. One seamless move, so it's not cumbersome at all. Of course, you see the fingerprints here on the keyboard. Yet again, not the best, but aside from that, very, very, very lovely keyboard here, like for real. Like, let me just get back in here. Let me just jump back into, surprise surprise, is Jump Desktop that I use. For all those who don't know, I'll be doing a full-on demo of this in my next video, so you can get both Mac OS and Windows on your iPad. And here we go. Now typing on this thing, you know, like, share, and subscribe for more. Yeah, so very nice keyboard, very smooth travel, very solid, nothing is rattling. It's a very nice keyboard to type on. Fairly spacious trackpad, extremely responsive. I can click anything, no problem. I have it set to tap to click. It works flawlessly. Let's minimize this, and it works. Gestures, everything. So very cool. Of course, it has an on and off switch, and with it being Bluetooth, you can have your iPad over here and control it. You can have your iPad up to 30 feet or so away and it will work. And if you don't want it on any at all, you have an off switch right there. It also has a USB-C charging port. Sorry guys, you may be seeing all the clutter in the background, but it has a USB-C charging port right here and the on and off switch, and that's pretty much it. So let's put it all back together like Voltron here. Slap it back, bam, and here you go. Very cool design, guys. So yeah, I just thought I would share this nice device here with you. Of course, I'll let you know that NillKin actually sent this over for me to check it out. Of course, you guys will be seeing this for the very first time, as they are not paying for me to give this glowing biased notes and reviews. This is just my opinion. What can I say? It's a no compromise design, more or less. Aside from the fingerprints, it does its job and does it pretty well. The battery life on the keyboard itself is extremely good. Like, I've only charged this once since getting it from them about a month ago. So yeah, I'll leave a link to this in the description below. You can check it out for yourself, see if it's right for you. But quality product here, peeps. It's built solidly as well, because for how thin it is, actually there is no flex on the keyboard. Like, let me try to do this. Minimal flex here. Like, I have to be giving some effort here. So pretty cool, very solidly built. Can toss this around. Very slim profile. And now that I've actually figured out how to get Windows and Mac OS on this thing, I've actually been using this a lot more than my actual MacBook. So this has turned my iPad into a true do-it-all machine. Mac OS, Windows, and iPad OS, of course, for productivity, creativity, and the enjoyment all in one. So yeah, pretty cool device here, peeps. So check it out. Again, thanks for tuning in. You don't know, I'll appreciate a like, subscribe, and of course hitting that little notification bell so you know when the next video is out. See you in the next one. Peace out and take care.